And if you don't know, now you know. Your girl went to Colombia, and I don't care how long it took me to do this vlog. Y'all gonna get it when I say y'all gonna get it. But come with me and access the Colombia files. I really didn't want to give y'all this vlog. I'm not gonna lie. That's why it took so long. I did go in January. It was beautiful. This is our Airbnb. Johnny was doing the tour because I just didn't have it in me. I was super tired. Our flights were super delayed. 2 flights. It was a lot. I just was over it. But that's our hot tub, our balcony. We were a little bit mad because the Airbnb location that we had, there was construction happening literally right outside our window. So it kind of messed up some of our views. But all in all, you know, we still had some nice views. The sun was there. The airport was literally in our backyard. Every time a plane took off, we heard it. Every single time. But this is our living room area that we rarely ever sat in. But yeah, it was fun. We're going to get into all the details. There I am, tired, exhausted. So I had to take 2 flights. I had a flight from Philly, of course, to Florida. And I went to Fort Lauderdale. And then I had to go from Fort Lauderdale straight to Cartagena. We did stay in Cartagena, Colombia. I will say, from what I heard, people say Medellin is definitely like 10 times better than Cartagena. But all in all, I had a great experience. We were there for 5 days, and we were there celebrating Johnny's birthday the whole entire time because, period, her birthday is the whole month of January. What are you talking about? So this is her just showing the rest of the room. Honestly, the first day, I don't know about y'all, but anytime I travel, if it's like a long traveling process, or even if, you know, you have a couple of days to spend, the first day is always like the chillest day. Like, I'm coming in, we're going to figure out what we're going to eat, we're going to unpack, we're going to get settled, and motherfuckers is chilling. So as you can see, after we grabbed food, which I didn't really put in there, but it was some bomb tacos we had. I had to do homework because, of course, we were traveling in the middle of the week. Semester had just started. But I had told her, I was like, girl, start the jacuzzi because I want to get in the jacuzzi and relax after doing my homework. Y'all, the jacuzzi literally was exploding everywhere, like water every fucking where. We had no other way to try to turn it off. The motherfucking water was everywhere, bitch. So this is the next morning. We wake up. We decide to go get some brunch, go sightsee, see some things. So this is us in the morning. The heat was, child, it was heating, but the sun was hitting. You see it. So we arrive at the brunch place. We eat. I didn't even really get no videos of our food, but I had pictures in the files where you see all the pictures at in the beginning. Then we were like, okay, when we get back to the Airbnb, we're going upstairs to that rooftop pool. And might I tell you, those were the vibes. I actually want to get in the pool again. And here goes Johnny goofy stuff. I literally told her to watch her phone, and she's bold and she's crazy. And as you see her trying to retrieve her phone from the water, because girl, why would you set your phone up like that? Literally the music's still playing as she's dropping the phone, and it's just like, wow. So we got back to the Airbnb. We decided to shower, get ready for our first night out. We said that we were going to go to the Walled City, which is a very popular place where everybody walks around. We got food. We sat down. I think somebody got married and was dancing. But y'all, listen to what I gotta say.
I'm gonna say, for one, they don't be lying. They don't be lying about how they be going in Colombia. But 2, these niggas out here fine, but I ain't touching none of them. It's a video.
I was like, let me stop dancing before they started to charge me some money for dancing to their music. But then we had stopped into the shop. It was real nice and beautiful. And then we ended up finding a lounge. And y'all, Johnny told these people that her name was Natalie. Look at this bullshiggity. Because, girl, why would you sit there and lie and tell them that your name was Natalie? Put it on the screen and everything, but they sung happy birthday to her. It was a good time until we got that bill. I will say, anytime you go to Colombia, really make sure that you ask prices because they never told us that they were charging us for a quote unquote section. So our bill ended up being, it wasn't crazy, but it was just like very much like y'all never said that we had to pay to sit here. So make sure y'all ask questions when y'all visit, because they will get y'all. They are very money hungry, but I get it. So this is us getting our shots, and then we were wrapping up our night because we had to get up in the morning real early. So the next day was our Palenque tour. I recommend anytime you go to Colombia to go to the Palenque tour. It was an hour away, but it's so worth it. And these are the ladies welcoming us into Palenque. So y'all, we first went to the school of dance for the children dancing. And when I tell y'all, they were getting it. They were getting it. I was just like, oh, I wish I could move like y'all. They literally was showing us like, I think they showed us like 3 or 4 different dances. We were able to like donate to them so that they can get new uniforms and basically like, you know, have a better experience for anybody that decides to come visit Palenque. The dances that they were showing us were just like their interpretation of communication, and I feel like it was so dope because their dancing showed us a story, and it's like obviously we didn't really understand what the songs were saying and you know what they meant, but just being able to express yourself through dance was just like chef's kiss. I love this experience. It's definitely one of my favorite parts, y'all. Then they had me getting up there. They like, oh, y'all can come dance with us. Chill. By the time the third dance move changed, I was like, are we done? But we was getting it. Everybody joined in. It was nice. Auntie was tired, but it was a great experience being able to learn the dance moves, dance to their music, you know, just indulge in that culture. I was here for it. So after we were done dancing, I was like, well, I know that move. I could do that. We did sing happy birthday to Janae again, because y'all, again, this was her birthday trip. So everywhere we went, it was her birthday. So after this stop, we went on to explore some more of the town. We did get to go see the doctor. This doctor in particular worked with Dr. Sebi. We went to go take a shot. Y'all, I don't know what was in that shot, but it was strong. Chad, I don't know what that man was saying, but salud. We had a drink. It was nice. I think I had like 2 of them. It kind of gave me like rum, but it was like tequila. It was a lot. I don't know. But this is us leaving. We had to take that good old hour ride back. And I did doze off, fall asleep because your girl was tired. And I had to get back to the Airbnb and submit some homework before the end of the night. So this is me just doing our fit check. And then next thing you know, it was time for me to start getting ready for dinner. The time was flying real bad. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I would love to take a nap right now. The roads were so bumpy, y'all. I was so irritated. It kept messing up every video. Like, I will say they need to fix some roads. This is us arriving to dinner. Janae picked this place because they do dancing. And as you can see, my guy, he was over here getting it. And I told her, I was like, I already know he's going to come over here and try to dance behind me. And long and behold, he show made his way. But guess what? I was going to dance with him because, duh. Why not? We was vibing. We was all there with the vibes. And then it was time to sing happy birthday to my girl. Because happy birthday, period. And here's Janae's point of view. You know, me looking at myself, per usual, always going to be in the camera because that's just what your girl do. We did end up leaving and going to walk around, but we didn't stay out for long because we had to wake up early in the morning for our boat tours. And y'all, we played a whole lot when it came to Uber out there because the traffic was crazy. But we made it. Thank you. This is literally us arriving to the first stop. And I was over here telling y'all how all the men, every time we walked around, they were just like, beautiful, beautiful ladies. You're so beautiful. And me and Johnny was cracking it the whole time because that's literally how they was. So we ended up going to the next stop. This was... I don't remember the names. I'm going to put the names in each one because I truthfully don't remember each name. But I love the water, love the sun, had some nice drinks. We did get to explore Pablo Escobar's mansion. They also told us that he had like a underwater boat so that when he needed to get out and go, he did what he had to do. So that was cool and fun, learning about Pablo Escobar's lifestyle, his kids, where like his mansion, like that thing was so big. I really wanted to get out and tour it, but obviously like we just had to go ahead, ride by. This was our last stop of the boat tour. This was so fun because everybody was so interactive and dancing. I missed the line because I was doing something, but I recorded it for them. My DC girls, they are literally it. Love them. Can't wait to see them again. Apparently, it's a new version of Wobble. Never knew nothing about it. But this is how we ended our Colombia trip. The booty shaking. Y'all see it. We were supposed to go out this night, but I think the water just took us out. It was just not happening. So as we were leaving, our tour guide, Miguel, he told us every time that the roads got bumpy, you had to be like, ay, Miguel. Yo, he played too much the whole entire time. But this is us. The wind was crazy. They was doing it on purpose. I don't care what nobody got to say. It was just too much. But I was so sad that we had to leave. And I will say, Colombia will see me again, and they do not owe me anything. They are singing happy birthday to Johnny again. But, you know, she deserved that. I love you, Colombia, and I will be back. And make sure y'all subscribe and leave a comment. Like, do what you need to do, because I will be vlogging way more, and I won't take this long to send y'all another vlog, because y'all deserve it. Love you. Bye.